If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick. The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', Alright, so we got our Madden 26 first look gameplay to get into, and there's a lot to cover. Now, I do want to give a shout out to OG Kong for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance, shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on, comment below, Nota Gang. Also, guys, as you know, we cashed in on the NFL preseason last week with the Hall of Fame game, and we have more preseason coming up. We actually have games on Thursday, which they just announced this morning. The Bengals starters are going to be playing multiple drives, so I'm taking McPherson to make 2 extra points. That being said, if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, only when you sign up with code ZERK before the NFL kickoff, you're going to get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and 2.5 free picks, one of them being this Dak 0.5 free pick. Follow me over on Twitter for all my picks. We also have NFL Week 1 picks already up, college football Week 1 picks already up, MLB currently going on, UFC, a lot to get in on. Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK. Alright, so let's get into this, guys. Starting off here, we have to say shout out to my guy Fendler right here, who's actually featured in this EA video. But yeah, they did post a full-on gameplay deep dive. I watched the entire thing. It was like a 25-minute video, basically. But we do have Fendler taking on Aaron Jones here. Now, I'm going to point out a couple of things that we kind of notice here, and in general, just kind of walk through the gameplay. But one thing that I do want to say to you guys is a big part of this here is we got to get our hands on the game before we can talk about it too much, right? Personally, when it comes to the Madden 26 beta, I did get to play a little bit of that Madden 26 beta there, and I can tell you guys from my personal experience, the gameplay most certainly did feel a lot faster. It's more comparable, I would say, to college football. Not exactly college football level speed. It's still definitely faster there, but one thing you will notice is players most certainly, when it comes to the speed aspect, are going to really feel like they are fast. Now, you guys will notice here, you'll see it a couple times in this gameplay as well, those super fast players, especially when we get towards the end here. I'll showcase Derrick Henry. Fendler, when he takes on Kurt Benkert with Derrick Henry, it's insane. Like, I think Derrick Henry is going to be ridiculously overpowered in this game, I'll tell you guys that. Now, highlighting a couple of things here, Aaron Jones, you guys can see getting to the edge. Aaron Jones does have some pretty decent speed. He's obviously not the fastest running back in the game, as you saw him kind of get caught right there. Here we have Jordan Love in the pocket, down the seams for the touchdown to Tucker Kraft. Now, a couple of things you'll also notice here is every quarterback that's being used in these gameplays, which isn't really too many QBs. It's, of course, just going to be the Vikings here, and also the Ravens. You guys will see Lamar Jackson, how he looks, as well as Jordan Love. Now, you'll notice, though, they did just highlight how he got beat down the seams, but if you guys use some of the coaching mechanics, you can actually move in your safeties to be more towards the middle of the field and take away that seam there, even if you're running cover 3, which I thought was pretty good. They did point that out. Here you guys will see Aaron Jones catch that, and I gotta say, the main things that I found super awesome with this gameplay were in the snow game. There's just a couple more things I want to point out here. Here you guys see Aaron Jones a little bit tired, takes the corner shot to Justin Jefferson, goes and gets that high ball. Now, for those guys that have not been watching my other videos that I've been talking about, we do know that throwing a high ball in Madden 26 does have a penalty. As here, a very nice throw from Aaron Jones over the middle, right over the linebacker's head. But you will definitely notice that some of the animations even they show here in this gameplay, high balls, they are number 1 just nerfed in general when it comes to quarterback accuracies, but also number 2, you are in general going to see more knockouts from the defense. Now, this is also a great play I want to showcase here. Number 1, you guys will see Quay Walker able to make a play on that. Not really a jump, but just making a play. But then look at this, right? If you want to see, okay, how much does that speed really matter? Well, there's Aaron Jones, a decent bit behind Quay Walker, who's a fast linebacker. Yeah, he gets caught. Now, here you get a look at a one-on-one shot. You have Christian Watson, who obviously is one of the faster wide receivers in the game, just manages to get open, get in the back of the end zone right there, and Fendler with another TD. Again, speed is speed. If you're faster, you'll notice it. Now, also, wear and tear is a thing in Madden 26. As you guys see right here, Josh Jacobs, you guys will notice his status is a little bit lower, so things are going to be affected, right? He's going to be a little bit slower. You can see right there, bruised ribs will return later, so you'll notice some things like that. And in terms of wear and tear being in MUT, I honestly don't know if it is in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. We'll kind of have to figure that out. Here, though, once again, you guys will see we do try to go to a high ball there to TJ Hawkinson, and the ball gets knocked out. So yeah, High ball, it's a little bit nerfed. Yes, you'll still be a high ball sometimes, but it's not going to be as OP as it has been. Again, showcasing a little bit of the coaching adjustments here, some things you guys can do with your safeties, bringing them up closer to the line, 5 yards to 8 yards, and making some adjustments. If you guys have been playing college Ultimate Team or in general college football 26, you do know some of these features are also over there. As you hit Jaden Reed, and again, gets in the open field, missed tackle, he's gone. I really want to cover some of this stuff though, guys. I think this is absolutely amazing. I think the animations here, the walkouts, everything like that. Snow games in Madden 26, I think are so cool. Now, are they in Madden Ultimate Team? Unknown. I'm going to assume no, but I will say this. EA, if we don't have snow games in Madden 26 Ultimate Team, can we get a zero chill event like a house rules or something that is in the snow? I think people would absolutely love that. Don't make it something that you absolutely have to play to get like objectives done, whatever, in case, you know, people don't want to do it, because you guys are going to see just how crazy snow games actually are with some of the stuff they showed here. But I think it would be cool. I think it'd be fun. Just make it something extra. All right, so let's take a look here at the snow games. There is a lot to kind of cover here, but in general, yeah, the visibility in the snow games, it is really, really tough. You guys will see, as you can tell, they're going over some trucking stuff. For those guys who don't know, the truck, you just flick up on the right stick to, of course, dive for the first down, and it's similar to college football. If you guys have been playing that, you actually hold up on the right stick, and you'll get that reach for it animation. So it's a little bit different this year. Make sure you're, you know, doing the right thing there, either trying to truck or go for the reach for it animation, but also you have an increased chance of fumbling when you go for the reach for it. Now, again, the visibility, it's pretty tough. You guys can see, I mean, it's very, very hard to see. And when you see the kicks, it is absolutely crazy if you're trying to actually kick even a PAT, extra points when you freeze the kicker as well. It is crazy. Now here you'll notice some things, some slips and stuff like that. They're a slipping animation. If you have a lower change of direction, this is really going to show in these snow games. You guys will see one clip they showcase later on once Kurt Benkert gets into here, is they throw an out route to the tight end, and Hawkinson, I believe it is the catcher of the football. He tries to like turn it up the field after a rat catch, and he just ends up slipping out of bounds. Here, the visibility, yeah, good luck throwing the ball deep. I think in these snow games, it's going to be very important to try to run the ball and also throw short because, number one, visibility is just super tough. Now, if you guys want to see a little bit of a deep shot, you guys will see here Kurt Benkert chucking it deep to Justin Jefferson. Clicks on, swerves, kind of gets that DB out of the way there. That's been a thing in Madden for many, many years. But, yeah, it's hard to throw the ball deep. You can't really see. But if you know you have a one-on-one shot out there, you can do something like this, still try to get that, but you'll notice even the sidelines are kind of hard to tell where you're at. Now here's the kicking. As you guys can see, it's extremely hard to see, and that's just a PAT, by the way, as you run a fake. But yeah, it's really, really hard to see where exactly the uprights are going to be at. So kicking field goals is basically not going to be a thing. And here you guys can see that. You definitely need to know who you're throwing the ball to, because right there, right, Hawkinson, you throw the ball to him, try to turn it up the field to get that first down. And if you're throwing to a tight end or a bigger player who doesn't have good change of direction, like Hawkinson, he only has 79 change of direction. He literally slipped right out of bounds. I did think this was awesome. Take a look at that. That's if you freeze the kicker, the view right there, the bar. Now, obviously, you know, you can just aim for the middle, whatever the case is, but I think it's just a pretty cool animation they added in. And it's just super, super hard to see where you're kicking. It's going to be tough. Now, the final things I wanted to showcase here from this last game with Lamar Jackson. Again, you guys can see throwing the ball deep. You have some speed with Rashad Bateman. Derrick Henry looked absolutely insane in this gameplay, though, with some of the plays you're able to make. Marvin Harrison as well, with how fast he is. Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, QB scrambling. I mean, hey, there's some of the fast players in the NFL. You'll notice it. There's a little bit of Lamar scrambling around, and you guys can see just how fast he actually looked behind the line of scrimmage. It doesn't really look like you're going to be able to contain him if you don't have a super fast defensive end or a QB spy that's able to keep up with him. But then you get Derrick Henry here to the edge with a nasty stiff arm. And there's also multiple clips in here where Fendler was able to get up to full speed with Henry. And again, he's definitely one of the faster players in the entire NFL when he hits that top speed anyways, which does take a little bit, but I just think he's going to be extremely, extremely hard to go ahead and stop. There, though, you guys see stop Lamar scrambling. Here's another play of Derrick Henry here hitting the edge. You guys can see, obviously, very in the open and able to just get going, showing off the speed. Yeah, he's fast. Try to get the stiff arm there too. Then just like Lamar, Kyler Murray obviously is one of the faster quarterbacks, and you guys can see it. I love how they even have, like, it kind of looks like he's doing his little waddle that he does when he runs. This will be the final play that I show off here, but yeah, again, just kind of reiterating, if you have speed, Marvin Harrison, yeah, he's a lot faster than Kyle Hamilton. That's gonna be a tutty right there. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like the video, and of course that sub button down below. That was our Madden 26 first look at gameplay. Gotta say, speed, you definitely notice the difference in between players. Absolutely will notice that. High balls, not as good. Snow games look absolutely incredible as well, and overall, I'm just excited to get my hands on the game, see how defense plays, see how offense plays, really just notice the difference and how fast the game is going to feel. They did also both talk about this during this video, about how good the run game actually does feel in Madden 26, because in years previous, it hasn't really felt the same. With that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video. Drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZIRK, follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I will have another video for you guys later today. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.